Hello amazing ninjas, this is Shinninja here, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. I hope you all had a wonderful new year. Let's talk to some peeps, shall we? Making a name. Ninja, a veteran adventurer, has some information that might be of interest to you. Yes, give me that please. Well, would you look at this, a shiny new adventurer. Listen close, lass. I have some information that just might help, but you on the map, put you on the map here in Limsa. Thank you. I was passing through Bulwark Hall below not long ago and saw a bunch of herbs just scattered about on the ground. Now, I'm not entirely certain, but I think they might have been the black market wares known as dream flowers. Liminsa is a busy port, and not all the merchants that blow in across the strait are above board. If you know what I mean. I do, bro. How'd the plans end up in Mizzenmass? Who knows? Might have been a deal gone bad. The important thing is you make a name for yourself by handing them in. Speak to Shakinrail, and she'll get you down to the first floor. Then all you have to do is pick up the herbs and take them to Avadistist at the Act. Being a worldly captain, he knows a thing or two about such shady goods. Okay, cool. Look at my main mission here first, bro. Close to home. Braidron, proprietor of the Drowning Wench, wants you to perform 3 tasks that will help you learn the fundamentals of adventuring. Accept. Right then, let's start ye off nice and easy with 3 tasks that'll help ye get used to life here in Limsa. Firstly, if ye head down a floor and then point your nose to the west, you'll get an eyeful of the great glowing crystal in the middle of the courtyard. That's an areaite etherite, a device that can move you from one place to another in a blink of an eye. Ain't no swift way to travel, providing there's an etherite where you want to go, of course. Have a chat with the yellow jacket on guard down there and ye'll be treated to a lecture on the working of the device. Before ye do that, though, remember to touch the thing. Strange as it sounds, it won't work till you have. Okay. Second on the list is the marketplace. You'll find weapons and armor and all your adventuring bits and pieces for sale in the district what lies beyond the etherite. Don't go throwing your gil around just yet, though, or you'll be fleeced quicker than you can say, "Why is me coin purse so light?" Have a word with Swolblet instead. He's the head of the Merchants League, by the way. Give him this old cant, and he'll treat you well. For the last me helpful hints, I suggest you meet some fella spell slingers at the Arcanist Guild. I guarantee you'll learn a few tricks from your tome if you decide to join their crew. Mary at the front desk is the one to get you started. Okay, cool. Got all that last scene to them 3 tasks and take you a little jaunt around the city and help you work out where everything is. Now I best be getting on, run along, Bugger it. There I go sending you off without telling you somewhat crucial. The bloody calamities made a right mess of me memories, I swear. Well, that or the ale. Any road while you're out. If ye happen to pass any poor sods that look like they might need some help, consider giving their tale a woe a listener. Sounds like a chore, I admit, but you never know what interesting opportunities could be lurking out there. just waiting for you to stumble on them. For example, Ninja over there, yonder's been casting glances at you since you waltzed in. I already talked to him, I already talked to him. Why not letting in here to see what she has to say? You like to find yourself running old errands in the beginning, but once you build a reputation as a woman folk can trust, the jobs will get harder and the rewards more generous. What you looking at? Ugh. For the time, I'd also seek the advice of a smith here in the wench. The lads a bear that title have some fine advice for you. Them there just standing out in a profession that my girl is ye go about becoming a legend amongst adventurers. Yeah, wave at me. Nodding. Okay. Main menu. The main menu grants quick and easy access to most of the game's main features. For example, selecting character under character opens a window containing your character's various attributes and currently equipped gear. Selecting journal under duty displays a list of current and completed quests and levy quests. If you wish to customize the game's various options, including key mining, HUD, system, collect after help, distribute these tutorial missions. I need them for now. Game progress is saved automatically, so there are no in-game save or load functions. However, to prevent data from being lost corrupted, it is strongly recommended that you end each playing session by selecting log out or exit game from the menu. This is navigation. Press M on your keyboard, selecting the mini-map or selecting map under travel. Is this my travel thing? Okay, yeah. From the main menu in the lower right corner of your screen will bring up an area. If the quest objective is located in that area, it will be indicated with a special icon. Some kind of golden circle thing. The location of the quest objectives can also be confirmed by clicking on the objective in the duty list. Duty. Okay, duty list. Yeah, sure, okay. You're gonna come to Liminsa adventure, and then I suggest you speak with Bradion, the owner of the Drowning Wench. Think of him as a guide for a fair city. Okay. The Smith, what you got to see? As one of the Smiths, I provide guidance for those just starting out on the path of the adventure. For the present, I suggest you learn your way around the city, an endeavour with which Bradion shall no doubt wish to aid you. Is that it? Boss sucks. Talk to you. If it is rumours or like-minded fellow you seek, then you have made the right choice in coming to this tavern. It is a lodestone for all manner of traveller and explorers. Okay. Didn't ask that, but that's cool. We'll go this way, I guess. Mission over here. Okay, Adventurers Guild. So I was looking up the professions, I guess I'll call them. It says alchemist for my books, weaving for my cloth clothes, and goldsmith for like rings and necklaces and all that kind of whatnot. So I will try and find those thangers. You wish to visit Bulwark Hall below. The crow's nest is ready when you are. Yes? Guess so. Oh, there's some kind of give me that. Mine. Okay, sanctuaries. A crescent moon icon will appear to the right of your experience bar whenever you enter a sanctuary. While in this special area you will accrue a rested bonus. The bonus will continue to grow even if you are offline. Coral. All experience earned through battle crafting and gathering while under the benefit of the rest of bonus. Battle crafting and gathering. Okay. That's pretty sweet. Will be increased by 50%. Your current restored bonus is displayed on the top of your experience bar. The dark orange bar shows how much more experience can be earned before the bonus fades. If the bar is blue, it indicates your bonus will carry over to the next level. Inns in all 3 city-states, as well as various outposts and settlements, are classified as sanctuaries to maximize experience earning potential. Make it a habit to always log out in one of these areas. An inn, okay. Cool. This is interacting. On some quests you will encounter objects with which you can interact simply by approaching and then right-clicking. 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 Oh, it's night time. So I can look at the Eorzea time, which is 1 AM. Awesome. I'm supposed to talk to this Yo! Yes, I'm Abadistif. You have some herbs you wish me to examine. Yes? I can't say. Where are they? Okay, well that should go there. This, there. Hand over. Yes, as you suspected, these are the highly illegal blooms known as dream flowers. They are the prime ingredients in the creation of somnus, a substance which fragrance is said to lull the sniffer's mind into the sleep of death. Oh, I don't want these anymore. Bro, can you take them off my hands? Forgive me, I could not resist the jest. These herbs are naught more than Athic lavender, a common enough export from Limna Luminsa. In fact, these probably spilled from crates that were loaded onto my very own ship. Think someone has been having a bit of fun with you, miss. But not to worry, you've learned a few things and made a new acquaintance. Well met. Yeah, experience and things. That's sharp. Tiny crystalline manifestation of Altherec earth energy. Craft a catalyst. Okay. Is that for alchemy? I don't know. Quests! Using items. Some items can be used, granting various effects such as instant HP restoration, attribute boost, and more. Using an item is as simple as selecting use from the item's sub-commands. Okay. All items with recast timers cannot be used until the timer has expired. Items you use often can be set to your hotbar for easy access. Okay, inventory, sweet. What's this? This one appears to have been a victim of the elements. Unsellable. Okay. I don't have any items, you people. Handing over items. Some quests will require you to deliver items. If the NPC requires an item request window will appear. Drag the item in there, yep. Hand over, complete transaction, added. Window, right click, yep. Okay, cool. Abdulrasa, captain of the trading ship Orion, has some information that might benefit your standing as an adventurer. Yes, gimme. By way of thanks for delivering my scattered lavender, I have a nugget of information that may prove useful to you. You see, I was recently approached by an unkept seafarer, which is not, I admit, particularly unusual for a man in my profession. What was unusual was that he offered a generous sum of gil to be introduced to any adventurer I might know. In my experience, sailors are not known to carry such wealth of coin about their person, especially with the alehouses and liminses so close to hand. Kidnappings have not been uncommon these past moons. I suggest you take this information and speak with Glazrail, the guard who stands at the entrance to East Hawker's Alley It never hurts to show a spirit of cooperation to the authorities. Fuck the authorities. Ugh. Okay. So there's a quest over here. Give me. Gymnasium of the Brugger Consortium seeks the services of a conveniently unoccupied adventurer. That'll be me. Excuse me, miss, but might you have a moment or two to spare? You seem the type who enjoys being accosted for menial tasks. Yes. And I require someone to make a delivery of the dutiful sisters to the dutiful sisters of the Edelweiss. I wouldn't be surprised if you had heard of them. The sisters prefer not to be advertised. Their presence here in Limno means they do, however, provide a rather unique service of which the Brugger Consortium has recently been of beneficiary. I would have you deliver this package to their doorman Lone Ward, along with our profuse gratitude. Yeah, give me something. Okay. So I'm supposed to touch this thing. Touch it. Absorb power. I'm attuned. Uh-oh, what has happened? I've been attuned. Ah, another novice adventurer. Braidron has sent more than a few of your kind this way of late. Who's that? It's sneaking up behind me. I am Sundamal. Sundhimal, one of the Yellow Jackets tasked with keeping the peace in the city. It is also my charge to provide guidance in the use of this device. Fear not, I shall be brief. Oh, please be brief. Aetherites are crystalline structures that tap into ethereal energies. They are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Return and teleport, the most common transportation spells, make direct use of the Aetherites and their connection to the flow of aether. And as these devices are found in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer worthy of the name will wish to seek out and attune herself to each one. Once you have expanded your horizons beyond the walls of the city, you will soon find yourselves performing the act of attunement as a matter of course. There is, however, no need for unseemly haste. The Aetherites found in and around the city will be sufficient for the present. I assure you. Should you wish to learn more about Aetherites or transportation magic, I will be here to answer your questions. Thank you so much, sir. Return learned. You were tuned to the Aetherite. You are now able to use the return spell. Thank you. Return. The spell Return can be used to instantly travel back to the Aetherite set as your home point. Should I do that? Casting the spell does not require any MP and can be accessed by selecting Return under Travel from the main menu. The sole limitation of the spell is that it can only be cast once every 15 minutes. Okay, I better remember that. Only one home point may be set at any time. To make an Aetherite your home point, right-click on the crystal to bring up the Aetherite menu. Okay, right-click on the crystal. Register free destination. Set home point again. Already set his home point. Ugh, not bad. Okay, so where do I want to go, everyone? I do not want to go that way. I want to go this way. So we'll head this way, shall we? What? What are you doing? Hello? Who are you? You a dog person? Oh, you're wearing a mask. Ew, you scared me. The Goblin Merchant. Sweetnix appears to be in some distress. Sure. Sweetnix is beauteous Gobby and crafty smart trade maker. Oh, I can't read that. Sweetnix makes busy deal with Uplanders. Need deliver letter to gate of Mailven, but Sweetnix has shiver shakes. Uplander walks the gate in Mealvan for Sweetnix. Uplander delivers letter to tax lady Pithurabjawa. I'll deliver some damn letter, bitch. I'm not afraid of anybody. That's Glazrael. That is disturbing news. Your initiative is appreciated, adventurer. I'll have the captain place the Yellow Jacket on high alert. Yellow Jackets. Ah, and while I have your ear, I need you to visit Frabudwa and tell her the same thing you told me. You'll find her a bit further down East Hawker's alley. Fabwa has frequent dealings with adventurers, so any warning you give her should soon spread through the city. Okay. Okay, so what's this? Market board. The names, everyone! There's names everywhere! Function not available in the free trial. Ooh. Well, yeah, I am playing the free trial for the moment because you can play up to level 35 with a character, so I did it because I wanted to check the ping and what this game was like, really. Jeweler, no. Don't want to purchase accessories. Who are you? I don't need any of this stuff, buddy. No. Bunch of weird, useless junk for me at the moment. Swazblatt. Fine morning to you, madam. Welcome to the most prevalent marketplace in the grand realm of Eorzea, where every shelf groans under the weight of wonders born from all four corners of the world. Pray browse the stalls until your eyeballs ache from oogling the overabundance of unbelievable bargains. Now, as much as I would love to elaborate upon the unrivaled quality of our merchandise, I must tend to some cargo that recently arrived at the docks. Huh. You bear a griff from Bradion. Whatever could it... Ah! My architect. By the Navigator! I must have left it behind in the wench, along with a week's pay and several bells worth of intoxicated memories. Not bad. Take your damn chest, bish. Smutty green fishman? I'm most grateful to have it back. This tool is keepsake from my days as ship captain, you see. Needless to say, your good deed must be repaid, and what better recompense than the wisdom of a master merchant? Sorry, everyone, I had to take a sip of me drink. If it is simple and sturdy adventuring equipment you seek, you need look no further than the east and west arms of Hawkins. Alley? Least you doubt. Each guild you invest in arms and armor will be money well spent. Adventuring is, after all, a dangerous profession by its very nature. It goes without saying that Hawkins Alley boasts stalls specializing in the tools of every martial discipline imaginable. And within but a few steps are bazaars and apothecaries that will most aptly supply all your potions and perishable needs. I don't need any of that crap at the moment. Over keen-eyed agents procure a frankly befuddling range of wares during their soldiers to distant shores, so it pays to become familiar with the type and price of goods offered by each stall. Such knowledge will serve you well if your purse is light or your time is short. I nod. Ah, but verbal instruction of this kind will only profit you so much. Experience has been the surest teacher, if not the kindest. I invite you to explore the markets for yourself. I would like to do such, sir. You have a mission for me? Shops! A myriad of items can be bought and sold from vendors all across Eorzea. I hope I'm saying the name right, sorry everyone. Purchasing an item is as simply as clicking on an item in the shopkeeper's inventory, while selling an item is as simple as dragging the item from your inventory or armory chest. Dragging. You can also sell items by right-clicking them and selecting sell. Okay. If you happen to have second thoughts about sell, you can always buy back your item from the vendor, but only if you have yet to leave the area or log off out of the game. Cool. Give me a quest, bruh. The right prize. Swazblick, the master merchant of Hawkins Alley, wants you to look into current market prices. You, misadventurer, I have work for you. I would have you pose as a customer and survey the market's current prices. Surely I did not see you balk at so simple a task. All you need to do is strike up a conversation with the shop owners and glance over their wares. There are 3 merchants that interest me. Iron Thunder, Ron, and Sinilieth. Write down all you see on this price list and hand it to Bane Singh on West Hawkins Alley. He shall reward you, service. Thanks. Yes, yes. Look at all the names. It hurts my eyes, everyone. You. Greetings, miss. Might I interest you in the services of a retainer? What's this? Some suspicious seafarer is on the prowl for gullible adventurers. A possible suspect in the recent kidnappings, you think? Well, I'll be sure to pass on that warning to my customers. Yes, please do that, sir. What, with all the merchants and travellers milling through Hawkins Alley, these kinds of unsavoury activities can often go unnoticed. In any case, I promise to keep a sharp lookout for anyone being accosted by strange-looking sailors. Thank you. Okay. You want me to talk to Iron Thunder? Well met, lass. Cast your peepers over these beauties. Not a spot of rust to be found. Every piece fresh from the forges of Naldwak, Dweck, and Vilmelers. Cool. Uh-huh. Who's next? Okay. Cochran and Sergeant Hill. Nope. None of them is you. Independence Culinary. Where are the rest of them? Oh my goodness. Look at that. There's people all over the place. Okay, well, I guess I'll go this way. Run, run, run. Ooh, ooh. There's another crystal here. I will touch ye. I will attune to eat. Quick travel throughout the city can be achieved by simply placing your hand on upon Ethernet shards. Okay, what's this? Attuning with the shard has granted you access to this city-state's Ethernet. The Ethernet can be used for quick intra-city travel. This is Bell. What are you all looking at? I can't see anything. I don't want to examine you, fool. You're not received repute to hire retainers. What? Retainers. Summoning bells are used to call forth any retainers you have in your employ. Retainers are helpful NPCs who can be hired by players to maintain items and guild, as well as place goods up for sale in the market. That's very interesting. I'm probably not going to remember that. Okay, Kokoro Nodone. Oh, you look a bit dodgy, buddy. Kyokyo-run. Welcome, customer. Kyokyo-run loves his lovely trade. Kyokyo-run's goods are goodly made. Okay. Battlecraft. Aha! The other one. A fine morning to you, miss. What can I interest you in? Why, you seem interested in most everything, don't you? Is this another one of those investigations? Well, I have nothing to hide. Okay. Diemongerer. Independence Mender. That's quite the price for mere 3 bags. Ugh. Script exchange. Collectible. Whatever. Bainsing. You're the one who made a list from Swazbleed. Let's have it then. Give me your damn list. Eat it. Nothing wrong with the market as far as I can tell. You oft-timers get pirates selling stolen goods at cutthroat prices, and that drives the number down right across Orkin's Alley. Thanks for these reports, though. We can tell at a glance when shady dealings are taking place. Good work, lads. Give me stuff. Okay. Material Master. Company chest. What's this? There's something over here. We must check it out, everyone. Run! Oh, there we go. Middle mouse. Can make you run like the wind! Absorb power! All vessels that make use of Linda Mince's ports must submit to a cargo inspection and pay the duties incurred. Please direct all inquiries to and complaints to the front desk of Melvin's Gate. So we'll probably do this part and then end the video, everyone. Guildmaster. Guild Receptionist. Welcome to the Arcanist Guild. It is here that we research and develop the field of Arcanum. What? Arcanima. That doesn't sound right. Arcanima is the science of employing arcane geometries, intricate patterns that map and unlock mysteries of existence to draw forth and manipulate the body's etheric energies. Ah, but if I am not mistaken, you already possess such rudimentary understanding of the craft. Shall I deepen your knowledge of our history as well? The roots of Arcanima can be traced back to the esoteric calculations practiced by the people of the South Sea Isles. It was these island folk that first discovered a method to express natural phenomenon in mathematical terms. I don't know what you're talking about. Building on this process, the existing mathematical formula were further developed into arcane geometries, precise patterns that allow a practitioner to weave aether into specific magical effects. The mages who invoked this new form of magic became known as Arcanists, and the school of Arcanima was born. Many such mages wishing to expand their understanding of the world took to the seas aboard trading vessels. Upon their arrival to Limna Limensa, Arcanists found themselves welcomed into the academic, I'm saying them wrong, elite, and soon secured positions in the realms of governance and council. The knowledge of the Arcanists, however, is traditionally passed on from master to chosen disciple. As such, Admiral Maehiro, counting several wielders of Arcanima among her personal staff, became concerned that this exclusionary practice would lead to the eventual extinction of the art. So, at the Admiral's express order, an official Arcanist guild was established, and funding was provided for research and training. The complex and demanding nature of Arcanima however, remains the greatest threat to its own future. If you would continue your study of this challenging discipline, then I must insist that you indicate your commitment to joining our guild. Okay. I will join the guild or whatever. Well, have you decided to enroll in our guild, or are you now intimidated by the thought of excessive thinking? I don't think at all, so whatever. Yes. Your sound judgment is to be commended. Now, starting practices dictates that I introduce you to our guild master that you might convey your intention in person. Due to extraordinary circumstances, however, he is unreachable at present. Instead, you may speak with Mistress Thurbergamer. She has shouldered full responsibility for the guild's leadership in the interim. You'll find her just over by the bookshelves. You needn't be shy, though her mind is sharp and critical. Her manners is always most welcome. Okay. Could you be more specific, sir? I don't know what you're talking about. Perfectly, talks about. Where is Sweetnix with those import records? Without the proper documentation, I am afraid we shall have to expel him from the city. Oh my. Take these damn letters. Why, these are Sweetnix records. Glad I am to see they were submitted in time. Honestly, would you think that Goblin would have lost his fear of our officers by now? Every month he has to submit these papers, and every month his tardiness forces me to consider his removal. As long as one follows proper procedure, Limsa Lemensa is quite welcoming of foreign traders. Pray convey these words to Sweetnix. Perhaps it will aid in soothing the poor goblin's fears. What? Want something else? Pavajar at Melvin's Gate needs help collecting duty on imported goods. Here at Melvin's Gate, we inspect all the goods that are imported into Linda and collect duty as the law requires. Some merchants, however, seek to evade this obligation, and we must chase them down. I'd be grateful if you could deliver these two ledgers, one to a man named Sundimal, whom you will find at the Arcanist, and the other to a woman named Letitia, who works at the Bismarck. If you're uncertain as to the whereabouts of the business, ask Cinnamal when you meet him, and he will point you in the right direction. Okay. So I might leave that here, folks, and then in the next episode we'll learn about our Arcanist power and greatness and all that good stuff, and hopefully finish these damn city quests and get up out there and destroy some things. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Alright everyone, thanks so much for watching, and if you did enjoy the video, if you could like, comment, subscribe, it really helps at the channel, and I will see all of you amazing ninjas next time.